All right. All praises to Yahweh, Bashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostles, the elders, and honors to Akim that's pushing this truth out and sincerity. Okay. So I'm gonna start off with Nahum 1 and 3. The Lord is slow to anger and great in power. Yes, the Lord is slow in anger. He's patient and calculated. All right. The Most High in the Lord, Yahweh Bashem, Yahweh Shai, who the world calls God and Jesus Christ. All right. And will not at all acquit the wicked. Yeah, the wicked. Who's the wicked? The so-called white man, Caucasian race, Esau. He's the wicked of the earth. The earth is given into the hand of the wicked. And the Most High is not going to acquit the wicked. He's not going to pardon his transgression. Everything he's done, all his acts against the Most High and the Most High's people, which is the so-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans, the Most High is not going to acquit him. He's not going to be pardoned. The Lord have his way in the whirlwind and in the storm, and the clouds are the dust of his feet. That's right. So the Lord is in control of everything. All right, even the day of destruction. So I'm gonna get make sure. So the purpose of this, I was looking at News One, and it was talking about Emmett Till's family. Now Emmett Till, in 1955, he was kidnapped and tortured and murdered. All right, and he was 14 years old at the time, and the family of Emmett Till still is calling for justice for close to 70 years. So basically, he has two female cousins that kept the thing going for the justice. His mother done passed, but his two cousins, which is Deborah and Terry Watts, they kept the legacy going. And they found an arrest warrant document for one of the people that was involved, and they found it in a basement of a court house in Mississippi, and it took them less than 2 hours to find it. All right, so is family of Emmett Till still calling for justice for close to 70 years. There's an unserved arrest warrant for the person that is still alive to this day. So the arrest warrant, they found the arrest warrant, all right? And it says two men were acquitted by an all-white jury back then, and the main two men that was responsible, they was acquitted for the murder, but years later, when they got older, they admitted that they did it, and it was to Look magazine. All right, and they was acquitted by an all-white jury once again. All right, now it says the case against Miss Roy Bryant, the female that I guess that Emmett Till whistled that she was the cause of him being kidnapped and murdered. The case against Miss Roy Bryant, who now goes by Carolyn Bryant Dunham. All right, in 2007, the case that was reopened didn't indict her. She wasn't indicted when it got reopened. All right. So, sentence of an evil work. I'm gonna get Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Bear with me. This is Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. This is Ecclesiastes 8 and 11. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. All right, so that's why the so-called white man, he does what he does. because he thinks the Most High is with him or like him, or the Most High doesn't see him. So he's going and still doing his evil deeds, and the Most High is slow to anger because it is a case being built against him, and his sins are reaching up, mounting up to the heavens. All right, because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily. Therefore, the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil. So they continue on their wickedness because for a time they're getting away with it. All right, just like those people, they think they got away with it, but there's a judgment headed for them. All right, even if some of them died, there's a thing called reincarnation, and judgment is going to be here on the earth. All right, that's the thing. Read it again. Because sentence against an evil work is not executed speedily, therefore the heart of the sons of men is fully set in them to do evil, and they're still doing evil to this day. What are some of the evils? You got them doing this the abortion thing, all right, to reduce most of the majority of the population and further destroy the nation of Israel. And the so-called white man is the cause of this legislation, all right? So I'm gonna get Revelation 18 and 5 and 5. It's time our people wake up. So we're not gonna get justice on this side until the Most High raises us up, till the Most High returns to deliver us. To the Lord deliver us. And the Most High is gonna give the order to the Lord till it's time to come take the kingdom. This is Revelation 18 and 5. It's Revelation 18 this Revelation 18 and 5. For her sins have reached unto heaven, and the Most High have remembered her iniquities. That's right. So, the so-called white man here in America and throughout the earth, sins have reached unto the heavens. So that's basically the balance that the Lord is going to judge the so-called white man, because his sins it outweighs everything, and it done reached up into the heavens. Sin upon sin. So it done piled up. All right, and his track record. All right, that's like the feds build a case, law enforcement build a case. The Most High done built the case, and his sins done mounted up to heaven. All right, so basically, the judgment is about to take place. Now I'm gonna go. It's right over here, boss. Good luck, sis. Appreciate it. Salak Akim. I'm by a tennis ball court or whatever you call it. And the ball went over here. All right, so this is. I'm gonna get, Lord willing, I'm gonna get Zechariah 11 and 5. Zechariah 11 and 5. Zechariah 11 and 5. Salak. Wrong chapter. Zechariah 11 and 5. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. That's right. Who does that? Whose possessors? So-called white men. We're prisoners of wars. We're still in captivity. And so whose possessors slay them? The so-called white man slay our people day in and day out. Who are people? The so-called Negro, Latinos, and Native Americans. So-called white man is Esau, Edom in the scriptures. It's a Caucasian race. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty. And they hold themselves not guilty because they got the law, more than witchcraft, protecting them. But that's why you have cases like Emmett Till and Black Wall Street and so on and so forth. Because we're not considered a nation or people with cattle and slaves, so they get away with what they do to us for a time being. Whose possessors slay them and hold themselves not guilty, and they that sell them say, Blessed be the Lord, for I am rich, and their own shepherds pity them not. Yeah, so they done got rich through their traffic, their drug trade, their slave trade, and their world trade. And they got rich. And our own shepherds, our leaders, our so-called leaders, a leader protects. Our leaders is bought and paid for. Those celebrity leaders and those that's in the spotlight with money, they done took the bag, the payout. They've been compromised. Right? So I'm going to get Jeremiah 15:5. This is Jeremiah 15:5. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Jerusalem is a people before it's a place. Alright? A city of peace. So-called Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. It's a people before it's a place. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Yeah, none of the world gonna have pity because they said, "Come, let us come, let us for the why should the heathen rage?" All right, they done join together to break us apart. So you can't go to them. So who you gonna go to? We're at war with all the nations outside the nation of Israel. So on with the so-called white man. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? No one's going to feel sorry, pity, or show sorrow for the nation of Israel. Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? No one's going to ask. Only one going to pity the nation of Israel is Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So we was punished for a time being by the hands of our enemies. Alright? For who? The Most High punished us and let these heathens get over us for our punishment. For who shall have pity upon thee, O Jerusalem? Or who shall bemoan thee? Or who shall go aside to ask how thou doest? So our people keep going around asking for justice. You're not going to get justice, the so-called white man. Alright? This is not our rest. They're our enemy. If they do something, it's in deceit to further destroy us or use as a smokescreen. Alright? So with that, all praises to Yahweh, B'Shem Yahushai, double honors to the apostles, the elders, and honors to Akim pushing his truth out in sincerity. Shalom.